Imagine moving into a new house. The street is quiet, the neighbors seem friendly, and the smell of fresh paint still lingers in the air. Everything seems absolutely perfect. But then you start hearing footsteps at night. They're not coming from upstairs. They're not. Coming from the hallway, they're coming from inside your room. You freeze. The sound stops the very moment you open your eyes. You tell yourself it's just your imagination until you hear a whisper right next to your ear. Get out. What if I told you this isn't just another ghost story? What you're about to hear is based on true events. For the best experience, watch this on YouTube TV. Welcome to our channel, where nightmares feel a little too real. It all started when Emily, a 27-year-old travel blogger, decided to move into a small Victorian house in Salem, Massachusetts. The rent was unbelievably cheap, and that should have been her first warning. The house had been empty for years after the last owner vanished without a trace. The neighbors said it was cursed. But Emily didn't believe in ghosts, not yet. On her very first night, she noticed the air inside the house felt heavier. The kind of heavy that makes your chest tighten, like someone standing right behind you. As she unpacked, she found an old photo album tucked away inside a dusty drawer. Every single photo showed the same woman pale, expressionless, standing in the corner of the very room Emily was planning to sleep in. That night, at exactly 3:12 a.m., the temperature dropped. Suddenly, Emily woke up to the sound of someone humming a lullaby downstairs. She grabbed her phone, opened the camera, and started recording. The humming stopped. Silence. Then, from her phone speaker, a faint voice whispered her name, Emily. She ran to the front door, but it was locked from the outside. Every window was sealed shut. She could hear someone walking slowly up the stairs, step by step by step. "Who's there?" she called out, her voice trembling. There was no answer, just the sound of breathing. She hid behind the couch, clutching her flashlight. The beam trembled as the footsteps stopped right beside her, and then nothing. The next morning, everything looked completely normal. The door was unlocked. The air felt warm again. But when she checked her phone, the recording she took was still there, in the video. She could see herself sleeping peacefully and a dark, shadowy figure standing over her, just watching. Before we continue, if you haven't seen our previous episode, I suggest you go back and watch it first. It will make what happens next even more disturbing. That episode revealed the origin of this house and how it connects to something much, much older than anyone could have imagined. A week later, Emily decided to leave. She packed everything she owned and called her friend Lisa to help her move out. But when Lisa arrived, she found Emily's car parked outside, engine still running, with her phone sitting on the dashboard recording on the footage. Emily was standing by the front door, knocking, but no one was answering. Then, suddenly, the door creaked open by itself, and she stepped inside. The video continued for 7 more hours. No sound, no movement, until 3:12 a.m. Again, a shadow crossed the lens. Then a woman's voice said, "You shouldn't have come back." Lisa immediately called the police, who searched the house from top to bottom. There was no sign of Emily anywhere. But in the basement, they found fresh footprints leading to a solid wall. Behind that wall, they discovered a hidden room. Inside, there was a dusty old bed, some children's toys, and a mirror covered in scratches that spelled out one single word: stay. To this day, Emily has never been found. The locals say that if you walk by that house after midnight, you can still hear a woman humming that same chilling lullaby. Some say it's Emily. Others say it's the house itself calling for someone new. If you think that was terrifying, wait until you see what happens next. In the next episode, we uncover the real story behind that house and the connection between its very first owner, and a series of mysterious disappearances that stretch across the entire country. Are you ready for a real scare? This part gets darker. Watch until the end. And if you get scared, click that subscribe button. Write the creepiest thing you've ever seen in the comments below. And share this nightmare with someone brave enough to watch it with you.